Hello everyone, in this video me and Bruce are talking about the traditional Chinese music. If you're interested, keep watching. So Bruce, tell us please what we've just seen.
Sure. So you have seen a Oriental manifestation of the Western orchestra, because actually traditionally you don't have that sort of Chinese orchestra shown like that. It's for the benefit of Western audiences.
Then what is the traditional Chinese music? What is the difference?
Usually music has a huge focus on emotional and lonely sense. It's more focused on using maybe just several, not a lot, instrument to create something that is not strictly adhering to a beat. It creates a very freestyle process of expressing emotion. Like my grandma, when she was teaching me piano, she told me the Western music is very focused on group, choir. You would have different layers of sensory expression and feeling. So it's a multi-layered thing. It comes at you like a really colorful picture. Traditional Chinese music is more on the melody itself, not really strong on a combined sound compared with a symphony. That's more like a solitude, just to express deep level emotion.
What sort of emotions and motifs are leading in this kind of music?
In Chinese culture, there is preference of focusing on sad part and sorrow part of things. And you would hear a lot of themes about nostalgia and really missing their hometown in the ancient verses. And a lot of them are like when someone was sent away to the far borders of a certain dynasty, and they were there looking at the moon mid-autumn day and thinking of their own family members. And then he started to make this poem saying that, 20 years away from home, but still my heart is at my hometown, that sort of thing.
Seems like these songs have pretty long history.
Yeah, that's right. The Warring States era, which I think was 180 or something like that.
What kind of instruments do they play?
It's an instrument called a zheng, 古琴, 古筝. So that's more like a string instrument, that big, long piece of wood with some strings on top of it. Where I came from, Wuhan, Hubei province, we had this huge tune, chime bell instrument. So it's sort of arranged in one row and then two row here. The big ones could be that big, that big, that high. And you use a stick to knock on it. And so it has the singing bell sound. That's some old instrument excavated in my hometown. That's some of the interesting instruments of Chinese origin.
Does the traditional music play a big role in the modern Chinese culture?
Unfortunately, I don't think China has preserved a lot of its. We went through a cultural revolution, so that was a huge crime, I would say, to human culture and the civilization, because a lot of things were destroyed during that time. So in terms of any music pieces that we know of in Chinese culture, they're either really old ones. I don't think there are many that's left, or at least they were not proactively taught in schools. When we were growing up, there were a lot of songs about the parties, unfortunately,
Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you again in our next episodes.